Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're tackling a vital topic for your success, happiness, and becoming an all-around better human being, self-awareness. And no, we're not talking about knowing your favorite ice cream flavor or astrological sign. We're talking about the real you, the version that others see. Trust me, it can be a very different picture. Self-awareness is the ability to see ourselves, understanding our personalities, our emotions, and our skills. It's about recognizing how we impact others and how they perceive us. Imagine having a superpower that allows you to see yourself through others' eyes. That's what self-awareness offers. My friends, why do we care about self-awareness? It's the key to unlocking meaningful relationships, achieving success at work, and even improving your health. It's also one of the hardest skills to master. Why, you would say? Because seeing ourselves the way others see us can be pretty uncomfortable. Let's be honest. Sometimes the truth stings. But here's the silver lining. That sting is often where real growth begins. Let's dive in and explore self-awareness, my friends. Self-awareness isn't one-dimensional. It has two crucial aspects. We have internal self-awareness, which is about understanding your own values, your own emotions, and how you fit into your environment. You also have external self-awareness. This focuses on how others perceive you, your values, your motivations, and your impact. To be truly self-aware, you need to balance both dimensions. It's not just about knowing yourself, but also understanding how others see you. Here's a shocking statistic. Only 10 to 15% of leaders are truly self-aware. That means the vast majority of people in charge might not fully understand their strengths, their weaknesses, or how they affect those around them. Think about it. How many times have you encountered someone, a coworker, a boss, maybe even a family member, who just rubbed you the wrong way? We all know that one coworker who's always critical. They are oblivious to how their actions impact others, right? They might be aggressive, condescending, or just plain annoying. You know what I'm talking about? They're the classical jerk in the office, or they're the boss that nobody wants to get on the wrong side. They're quick to point out mistakes, but never acknowledge successes. They play the office politics and bulldoze others to get their way. You might be picturing someone right now, right? And you think, how can they not see what they're doing? How can they get away with it every single day? But here's the kicker. Have you ever considered, or have you ever stopped and considered, could that person be you? Am I the person without realizing it? Ouch. I know it's a hard pill to swallow. It's not a comfortable question, but it's a necessary one. Are you constantly criticizing others' work? Do you dismiss their ideas? Do you gossip or spread rumors? Do you interrupt or talk over people? These behaviors, my friend, even if unintentional, can create a toxic environment and have a devastating impact. We often assume we're the good guy, we're the helper, we are the problem solver. But what if we're blind to our own destructive behaviors? We all have blind spots. We all have behaviors we might not even realize are affecting the people around us. But here's the thing. If two or three people have told you that you come across as dismissive, critical, or even aggressive, it's worth investigating. Denial does not lead to growth. Awareness does. Trust me, self-awareness isn't about beating yourself up either. It's about waking yourself up to how you show up in the world. Because the truth is, seeing yourself or seeing ourselves as others see us is one of the hardest things that you can do. Leaders with self-awareness are 10% more effective in their roles. They're more empathetic, inspiring, and capable of driving their teams to achieve greater results. Self-aware leader can do the following: manage their reactions and perceptions. They can understand their impact on others. They can manage themselves. And believe me, the hardest person to manage or to lead is you, is ourselves. They can clearly communicate their leadership style. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room: workplace bullying. A staggering 60.4 million Americans report being affected by bullying at work. These statistics are staggering, and they highlight a crucial point. Bullying isn't just about the bad guys. Here's the uncomfortable question: could you be the bully in the room without realizing it? Bullying can be about us. It can also be about our behaviors that we are unconsciously adopted. It can be about a lack of self-awareness. I once was leading a leadership training, and I was asking a board of executive of directors who was the bully in the room. The CEO, the president of the board, the chairman, thought he was the savior of the board until people come to the realization and they open up to say their CEO, their chairman was the bully in the room. My friends, self-awareness is the key to recognizing and changing destructive behaviors before they harm others, before they harm your career. This isn't just about people disliking you. The cost of being unaware can be massive, both for you and those around you. People can experience stress-induced health issues, burnout, and even depression. And guess what? The people who work with you may never say a word about how you're making them feel. Why? Because they're too scared, or they think you won't care. It was the same story I just shared with you about the chairman of the board. But here's the good news. Self-awareness is a skill you can develop. Self-awareness is not easy, but it's absolutely worth it. So how do you do it? How do you become more self-aware? My friends, here are 4 simple steps to help you out. Step 1, ask for honest feedback. And I don't mean the kind of feedback where you're hoping people to tell you, oh, you're amazing. Oh, you're great. No, I mean the raw, the real stuff, the kind that might make you uncomfortable, but ultimately help you grow. The real honest feedback, I mean, talk to your family, talk to your friends, talk to some colleagues, people you trust. Ask them, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are some of the things that I do that I could do better? And my friends, be prepared to hear things you might not like. But listen, don't get defensive, just listen. Here's a pro tip. If multiple people bring up the same behavior, don't dismiss it. They're probably onto something. Second, pay attention to your emotions. When you're in a difficult situation, what are your feelings? Anger, frustration? But why? Understanding your emotion triggers can give you valuable insights into your own behavior. And then you can manage it. Third, practice empathy. Try to see things from other people's perspectives. How might your words or actions be affecting them? Putting yourself in their shoes can be a powerful way to develop self-awareness. I always say, there's always something I do not know about somebody, about the situation. This helps me to be empathetic about what I am facing. Finally, My friends, be patient with yourself. Developing self-awareness is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, it takes effort, and a willingness to be honest with yourself, to be honest with myself. But the rewards are immense. Improved relationships, increased success, and a greater sense of peace and fulfillment. Being self-aware doesn't mean you'll never make mistakes. It doesn't mean you'll never upset anyone. But it does mean you will have the humility to recognize when you do, the courage to make it right. The goal, my friends, is not perfection. It is progress. And that progress starts with looking inward. Think of self-awareness like holding up a mirror. It doesn't just show you what's on the outside. It reveals what's within. And when you're brave enough to see it, when you're brave enough to acknowledge it, that's when real transformation begins. So take a look in the mirror, not just at your reflection, but at the person you truly are. It might be uncomfortable at times, but it's the most important journey you will ever take. Let's wrap this up with a challenge. My friends, today I want you to ask someone you trust for feedback. It could be a friend, a coworker, or a family member. Ask them to be honest about how you show up. And remember, feedback isn't a punishment, it's a gift. Feedback isn't a punishment, it's a gift. Self-awareness can transform your life. Self-awareness can transform your relationships. Self-awareness, my friends, can even transform your health. But only if you're willing to listen, only if you're willing to grow, that you will see the change. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who could use this message, and let's start a movement of self-aware leaders who uplift, inspire, and grow together. Until next time, stay aware, stay growing, and stay kind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, you manage tasks, but you lead people.